I'm tired of cyberbellying, and you should be too, by Tom Seast. Author's note. All the participants in this video were kind enough to allow me to use their names and kindly poke fun at them and their success stories. I really appreciate the time that they allowed me to put in, and only hope they'll forgive my oversights, mispronunciations of their names, and my little attempt at poking fun. I hope you enjoy. Rise up or stay seated against cyberbellies. Seasonal cyberbelling. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of all the endless cyberbellying that occurs at this time of year online and social media. You simply can't log on to Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram without being exposed to endless cyberbellying. It happens every year, and it has got to stop. What is cyberbellying? That's an excellent question, and I'm glad you asked. You simply can't go online this time of year without seeing endless photos of beautiful people who were successful improving their lives by losing weight, gaining muscle, reversing their aging, and all that other nonsense. And the endless parade of photos of all the slim after bellies and the big before bellies gets so tiring. Don't they know why I can't be a cyberbellier? Here's a small list. I'm an expert at before photos only. I'm still a work in progress. Pies, cakes, and treats. Just letting go. I need lots of help. I've been busy. Be strong. Don't give in. Be strong. Ignore them and their vile photos. I encourage you to look the other way. Granted, they're all beautiful, handsome, perfect in almost every way. But do they have to remind us about it every year? Seriously, I'd rather they just post photos of cats or chickens or something else, because at least I could eat that. Don't the people understand that we'd rather stare at endless photos of bacon, steaks, and pork belly rather than their slim bellies and large muscles? I mean, really. In any case, in the interest of better safety online, do. Jim Hokey. If you haven't encountered Jim yet, you're not missing out. This guy is just out there getting healthy at the ripe old age of 100 and something and reversing aging. Fixing his potential heart problems and all, losing his diabetes and losing weight. Who really needs to hear about his 10-mile walks and how he can see his toes again? Do we really need to hear it? For years, this guy just lived like the rest of us, eating everything in sight and then some. The guy even redesigned his sausage-making business to sell healthy, sugar-free meats all over the country. Not only do we have to see his skinny butt all over our feeds, but then he posts photos of brats, ribs, bacon, pepperoni sticks, and other delicious goodies. If you want to scope Jim's workout and become more aware of his story, you can read more about him here at the links posted below. I keep Jim on my friends list just because his wife is an angel, and he posts pictures of the beach when he walks, and he posts photos of delicious meats. But you really got to watch this guy. Mary Flattery Roberts. Mary is another one of those big troublemakers out there. Granted, this 30-something lost like 9 million pounds, reversed her diabetes, can lift a pickup truck, and wears fabulous shoes. But please, do we really have to see this day after day? New shoes, nice dresses, food pictures, coffee, and photos of nice ribeyes. This kind of torture. You can become more aware of her and her ilk. I didn't warn you. The only reason I haven't quit following her is that I secretly like neon yellow high-heeled shoes, and I think she's got a pair. And I also hear her husband Brett is yummy. But hey, why can't we all be yummy? James D. Hooks. This big loser is another one that just putting it out there every day. Granted, this busy 20-something husband, father, and Christ follower lost like 10 million pounds while working 46 hours a day reversing all sorts of potential health issues while eating yummy food. But do we really have to see all these food posts, sweaty abs, and workouts, and photos of all the beautiful people he's coaching or associated with? Do we really have to see this alternative lifestyle be represented as so normal? All we do is hear about the program, the program, the program. Like habits and food choices have anything to do with it. But don't take my word for it. You can check him out on Facebook. I'll probably end up unfriending him someday. But his friend, wife, and kids are angels. And I secretly suspect James likes my kitty photos. Jackie Wojcicka. You really have to keep an eye out on this one. This youngster rolled back her heart disease like me. Dives into cold water, eats all that healthy crap, exercises, and energetically coaches her clients through their episodes with heart disease and other forms of trauma. But do we really need to see that? Granted, she can move mountains, bend over backwards for clients, and all that stuff, but can't we just see more photos of pie and candy and all the good stuff of life? You'll see what I mean if you cyber stalk her at the links below. She's online and on Facebook everywhere. I keep this one around on my list because she provides good advice and doesn't poke fun at my kitty photos or yellow shirts. But seriously, I just want to be left alone on the couch with my kitties without seeing all these healthy people she's coaching. I don't need to see that photo of her sitting on a beach after her yoga, sipping on a mocha with whipped cream. Tim Kirkwood. This dude and I have been friends for well over a decade as we've struggled to pull down our weight and improve our health. This young 20-something did it while working a full-time job, riding his bicycle, eating food, counting calories, and all sorts of crap like that. But now, we just see these before and after shots with him and his beautiful wife. Sure, he had all the metabolic problems and heart issues associated with being a big dude, and probably couldn't tie his own shoes. But we do really have to see photos of Tim and his family kayaking and camping all over the world. Do we really have to see all this good news online all the time? Can't we just live online in our own miserable existence? Yeah, I didn't think so either. But if you want to learn more about Tim, you can follow him on Facebook. In all seriousness, he's made some serious changes in his life and is enjoying the fruits of his labors, and he'll be an encouragement to you with any challenges that you have. Mandy Pagano. Seriously. Food, 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 desserts, and then more food. And recipes, and more recipes. This stunning young lady of almost 29 trimmed up and did all this fancy cooking along the way. Who needs a healthy young thing flaunting her food photos all over the place with recipes, recipes, and more recipes? Dang, I really don't need the constant reminder that I burn ice cream and couldn't microwave popcorn if the microwave was on the couch next to me. Seriously, who needs all this healthy food? You can follow her nasty food habits at the Ketovangelist Kitchen team on Facebook and online. I'm going to keep this one around on my list because I suspect she could wear neon yellow hair and still make food look good. And we all know my yellow clothing ain't helping my food pics. And this one has that handsome hunky hubby too, or so I'm told. Mark Rhodes. Here's another person with nothing to sell that's cyberbullying people. Sure, this 40-something young man lost a bazillion pounds and can lift a Buick over his head while running on the beach with his dogs. But do we have to see it every dang week? This guy doesn't have anything to sell other than his secret collection of Bears jerseys because he's a cheesehead. But seriously, how can a cheesehead diet of brats and cheese be broadcast so dang frequently? Do we have to hear about reversing years of bad lifestyle, reversing heart disease, reversing diabetes, and that kind of nonsense all the time? Can't we just be left uncomfortably in our comfort zones? Please. You can stalk Mark on his Facebook page listed below, and he can be found in heart health groups all over Facebook. Mark and I disagree on almost everything that doesn't matter because the Packers suck. But we'll remain friends because we have the common bond of heart disease. Having a ticker that misbehaves gives you a sense of what really matters, and you look past all that other stuff. Duh, Bears. Linda McFarland. More food. And healthy food at that. It's not bad enough that this 30-something reversed all her health problems and dropped 600,000 pounds, but she can actually cook while doing it and teaches other people to cook too. Like we need more shots of bacon, ribeyes, avocados, and other healthy foods. Give me tacos, candy, soda, and ice cream photos any day. All these endless shots of food, all dang week long, just makes me want to curl up in my bowl of Cap and crunch my way to heaven. But don't take my word for it, because you can check her healing ways out at Facebook, Low Carb Linda. Like me, Linda dropped a ton of weight and then had some health challenges. Health events happen to all of us at different times and in different ways. So, we'll be friends forever because we share that common bond. We're both writing our stories every day and helping people along the way as we can. Same but different. As you can see, cyberbellying is a growing problem that is shrinking as well. Each one of these cyberbellies have had different life experiences, different challenges, different triumphs, and different past. And this is what makes them the same, but different. But each one of them takes action in a different way each day, and they can help encourage you along the way. It's up to you. Each and every day, it's all up to you. I've been poking fun at people that I love, but I'm sharing some of what I know about them in a fun way. I've surrounded myself online with people that cyberbelly all day long because I find it encouraging and it keeps me going when I'm down. You can block them or get to know them like I have and make changes to your health and your future. Thank you. I want to thank all these individuals for throwing themselves at my mercy and allowing me to kind of make fun of them in a fun way. They're all great. There are tons of people like these that I know that have lost a ton of tons. I want to thank them for their endless posts of encouragement over the years and for making each day so special.